In this video we want to give you an overview of the range of pens from TWSBI. We have lots of people call in person to our shop and also ring and email us asking us for an explanation of the different pens in the TWSBI range. So starting off at the cheapest point for a fountain pen in the TWSBI range, you've got the Go. So the Go has a piston filling mechanism which uses a spring. So you remove the barrel of the pen, dip the nib into a bottle of ink, push down on the spring mechanism with your thumb. That pushes a plunger down towards the nib, and then as you let go, the spring moves the plunger back up and you fill the barrel with ink. So it comes in 3 different colours. It's about £20 UK price including RRP, and it comes with a choice of nib widths from extra fine through fine, medium, broad, and then a 1.1mm stub italic as well. So the next one from there up in the price range is the TWSBI Swipe. So the Swipe is about £25, so £5 more. Same nib width options from extra fine up to 1.1mm stub italic. There's 5 colour options in the Swipe at the moment, and this one has got a spring piston mechanism, but it's also interchangeable with an international standard ink cartridge or converter. Now you can't do it in reverse, so you can't use the TWSBI converter in a normal international standard pen because the diameter of it's too big to fit inside a normal barrel, but it does take the international standard fit in. So if you're stuck for an ink bottle, you can use an international standard ink cartridge in it. So that's the Swipe. Next one up then, probably the most popular model in the TWSBI range, and my favourite, it's the Eco. So it costs about £35 for the Eco. This one has been available for a number of years, and in that time they've done loads and loads of different versions of it, some of which are special editions, some of which are sort of part of the normal range. There's probably over 25 colours that they've brought out, mostly with steel trim, pretty much all with a transparent centre part of the barrel, but the colour variation difference options are different lid, then with a matching piston mechanism knob at the bottom, and there are a few versions then that are available with rose gold trim for a premium. So £35 for the standard one, and then about 48 including UK RRP in pounds for the rose gold trimmed versions, which there are a few. They've been glow-in-the-dark versions, they've been translucent ones, they've been opaque coloured ones, so this is the one that's the most popular. Next model up then is the original TWSBI fountain pen, the Diamond, and they're on the 580 model designation on the current one. There was a few different iterations of it. They've been sort of refined over time, so they're on the 580 at the moment, which is all transparent with plastic piston mechanism parts inside. They have done an aluminium version which is available as part of the standard range, which is the 580 AL for aluminium, and there have been special edition versions of the AL which have been anodized in different colours. There's a slight premium for the aluminium versions, but you're looking at around 50 for the standard one and then around low 60s in pounds again for the aluminium versions, regardless of colour generally. Next model up then would be the miniature version of the Diamond 580. So they call it the Diamond Mini. Fundamentally it's the same type of pen, it's just probably about 40% reduced in size. It's designed to be posted, so the lid can be removed from the nib and then it can be screwed on to the opposite end, unlike the standard one, and there's a little rubber O-ring to sort of hold it in place when it's fitted. So it's a perfect pocket pen. It's quite short when it's capped, but then when you post the lid on the opposite end, it becomes more of a standard length of pen. They're available in extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and 1.1. There are a couple more piston filling mechanism fountain pens available. So firstly there's the Precision, which is a standalone model which has quite a unique material that it's made out of that feels a little bit like a brushed metal. Same nibs as in the Diamond models, same sort of piston filling mechanism, but it's just a different design of pen, a little bit longer, a little bit slimmer, and different material that it's made out of. There's then also the Classic, which is definitely all metal, much heavier than the Precision, not with a brushed finish, sort of a painted finish. This has been available in 5 colour versions in the past. A few of them have been discontinued, and there are a couple that are currently available. I don't know how long they're going to last, so they may have disappeared whilst you're watching this video, but at the moment there's a Classic available as well as the Precision, in addition to the ones we've listed before. The final fountain pen then is sort of the flagship of the range, I guess, and this now has a different filling mechanism. So it's called the Vac700R, so it has a vacuum filling mechanism, so different to all of the others. It has the next size upping nib again now from the Diamond, so this sort of cements its place as the flagship of the range. It's the biggest physically, it's got the biggest physical nib, but the same nib width options, so the 5 I've listed before, but a different filling mechanism. There have been a few special versions of this, including the iris that you can see on the screen now. Like I said, this is the flagship, so you're looking at about £70 for this one. So, hope that was useful. I know there was a lot of information there, but I hope that it was useful and you enjoyed seeing and hearing about the range from TWSBI. As well as the fountain pens, there are a couple of mechanical pencils that sit right down at the bottom of the range price-wise. They also do their own bottled inks in a couple of different ranges and quite a few different colours. And they also then do some empty ink bottles that can be used with either the Diamond or the Vac to assist filling them to get the most ink into the barrel of the pen. So check out the website to see the full range. Thanks very much for watching. See you again on the next one soon.